Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are going to be working on my Suzuki GSX-R, and we are going to be working on the tail light. The blinker does not work on one side, and also the license plate light does not work. So we're going to go ahead and try to fix that today. Alright, so as you can see, just with the parking lights on, only one side is on. And this is the right blinker, which I believe works. And this is the left blinker, which isn't working at all. So, and then here's the brake light, which only works on that one side. So we're going to be trying to fix all that. And also the license plate light is not on either. We are going to have the lights on most of the time, so I am going to put a trickle charger on there so the battery doesn't die. Alright, so we're going to start with taking the light apart. This light was held up with some zip ties already cut, but we're gonna just go ahead and take these two screws out right here, and then we'll go from there. Alright, went ahead and took those two screws out, and as you can tell already, right here in the back there's another wire missing right here, so you can already tell something's wrong right there. Alright, so it looks like there's a wire that's supposed to be right here on this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some power and put it onto that one and see what happens. I got the voltmeter hooked up to the battery right here, and I pulled up a wiring diagram for the bike. You can tell that it's the left blinker because right before it goes through the connection right here, it says that it's gonna be black and the other wire is gonna be black and white. So if you can see right here, for this one is black and the other one is chewed up. That one's supposed to be black and white. I'm gonna go ahead and test this wire, and if it's flashing when I have the blinker on, then that means that that's the wire for the blinker. Alright, so I got it hooked up to the wire and the blinker is on. So as you can see, it's flashing the volts, so that means this is the wire for the left blinker. I went ahead and found out which one was positive because there's a positive and a ground, so I just figured out which one was the one that's positive that's supposed to be blinking, and I went ahead and put a Scotch lock on that. Alright, so now that we got the wire hooked up and I put the blinker on, so now we're gonna put it to the wire to where we thought the wire was supposed to go, because this one looks the cleanest right here. So we turn it on and there we go, now it's blinking. So now that we know this is where it's supposed to go, I'm gonna go ahead and solder it in. I went ahead and put the wire through the hole for the wire that was missing, so for the blinker. I let the solder gun heat up already, so we're gonna go ahead and get a little bit of solder on it. There we go. Now we're gonna try not to touch the other wire over there. See it blinking right there. Alright, there we go. It is blinking and it's pretty solid, so already you can tell that this was flashing earlier. So it's just this connection right here, so if we just push that down, that should work. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to solder this connection right here so the license plate light will stay on. Alright, got some more solder on here. Just try to push that in and then solder it while it's in so it stays in. Alright, there we go. Even moving it down some, it doesn't blink at all. Alright, so I'm just gonna test off of, I already tested this white one is just a regular parking light, and this red one is the brake light. So as you can see, only one side is lit up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and test these other ones that look pretty new and see if they light up. Okay, so these two would just be blinkers. Okay, and that was me just trying it. So now there's no parking lights at all, not even on the left side. And there's no brake lights at all either. Alright, so I went ahead and found right here, if you can see, that's where the line broke apart. So if I just solder from this point to this point, or this point, I'm pretty sure it will still work. Hopefully that's the plan at least. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get a little bit more solder on top of it now that I got it stuck. Alright, I got it cut to size now. Now to solder it in. Now I'm gonna test it out. Alright, moment of truth. Yes, there we go. Alright, so now that I got it fixed, I am still gonna try to figure out this other side. Alright, so I fixed the parking light problem, but now I just noticed that when you put it on the blinker on left or right, they both go to the left. So actually this wire is supposed to go over here, not over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and solder the blinker on the correct side this time. Alright. Now the blinker is working. Alright, so I was messing with it, and this thing right here, I just moved that a little bit and one side would turn off. So I got it to where it all stays on, just moving this little piece. So now everything works correctly. The license plate light and the tail lights, and here's the brake lights. Here's the left blinker, and here's the right blinker. Alright, so now that everything works correctly on the tail light, I'm gonna go ahead and put it all back together. Alright, so since it was just zip tied up here, I found some screws already right here. So I got 3 of these. This side is actually broken off right here, so I can't screw this side in, but I'm gonna go ahead and thread these all the way in, mark them, and then cut them right at the end. Alright, I went ahead and measured all the holes, and they're all about 3/8. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut all the threads to 3/8 from the top down. Alright, so I got them cut all the same size now, but the starting threads are pretty rough, so I'm going to clean those up with a file. Alright, so to put it on, we got this screw right here, which goes into here, and then these 2 top ones, which go all the way back here. I'm going to go ahead and put the zip ties around the top, because this screw is missing, like I said, so it might be pretty loose. So I'm going to do what whoever did before and put the zip tie around the top. I cleaned up the zip ties, and I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie it around this bar right here, and then put all the screws in. I got all the screws in and the zip tie right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie this around the bar so it doesn't go up, come off. Alright, I got it all on there. It does still move a little bit, but it's pretty sturdy. Alright, so just to double check all the lights again. So there's the license plate light and the tail light's on right now. There's the brake lights and left blinker and right blinker. And that's what it looks like when it's turned off. So everything works. We got everything fixed on the taillight, so that's going to be it for this video. If you'd like to see more of this bike, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel and get that bell on so you get notifications whenever I post a video. And also, if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and like the video.